Today's topic, we're talking all about how you identify what is wrong with your pitch, diagnosing and troubleshooting. You got to do this diagnostic, like, where am I falling apart here? So the first thing is we recommend using a pitch tracker. So a pitch tracker, we have a template for it inside the Pitch Lab, which is our monthly membership experience, all about how to master the art of pitching and become a pitching powerhouse. So we do this so that you can kind of keep track of when you're pitching to certain outlets and track each step along the way, so that you can kind of see timing and you start to see patterns emerge. Like you send a pitch and then you follow up after a certain number of days. And then you know when to follow up again or when to kind of retool your pitch or go to somebody else. That will help you keep track of all that, so you're not kind of guessing or having to search your email and your sent folder and figure out when you did certain things, right? And the tracker can kind of also help you identify where you may be going wrong in the process, like where your strategy might not be super strong. So you can tell, are people not opening your emails, right? So we also recommend certain tools in your email to track when people open. And the number one day that you are most likely to get a response on your pitch is Friday. I couldn't believe it myself. And the reason why is because we all think it's Tuesday through Thursday. So everyone is sending pitches Tuesday through Thursday. And there's no competition on Fridays. I mean, yes, there's like summer Fridays and people are out of office and things like that. But in general, they are not getting as many pitches on Fridays, and your pitch is most likely to stand out. It could be the day and time or your subject line. That's possible. It could be the pitch itself. It could be the angle isn't the right fit for that contact, or it could be that you're not pitching the right contact with the right idea. So it could be them writing something that isn't actually, you're pitching something that isn't actually the type of thing that they would typically cover. So it could be a really great fit for that publication, the idea you're submitting, but maybe the contact you're reaching out to, it's just not the right fit for them. So you might want to try someone else. Or it could be the pitch itself. So you got to retool your idea and tweak it a bit before resubmitting. Are people responding, but it doesn't actually convert to a media feature? It could be that maybe you don't have your assets in order to respond quickly enough, or the assets aren't a high enough quality for them. Like you have to kind of QC your client's assets, which we cover in the Pitch Lab in the very first like content stack, the first and second. It's getting the assets together so that you are completely set up for success in your pitching. It could be that they're not high quality enough. You need to call your clients out and make sure they get you what you need to be effective. It could be that you're not responding quickly enough. Maybe you missed a deadline, or you're not packaging the information in a way that the editor can actually take it and run with it. So there's a bunch of different things. The other thing that is extremely useful is getting another set of eyes on your pitches. So another set of professional eyes that understand. You want to make sure it has teeth. You want to make sure it's compelling. It has a strong call to action. It's succinct. It's targeted, timely, and tantalizing. Those are the 3 T's that we teach inside of the Pitch Lab. So that's extremely important. And I know it's really hard to get eyes on your pitches, which is why we created this community, so that you can post it inside of the Facebook group, ask for support, get some eyes on it, get some recommendations and feedback, see your blind spots. Once you've identified which part of the process you're struggling with, you can kind of figure out what it would take to fix it and tweak it a little bit. And like I've said, in the Pitch Lab, we share all of the strategies for nailing every single aspect of the pitch. It could also be in the pre-work that you're doing for your overall strategy, who you're reaching out to, how you're timing it. There's a lot that goes into it. And those are all of the steps that we work on refining and supporting you with inside of the Pitch Lab. So, it's just knowing how to troubleshoot, knowing where your blind spots are, that is why we created that community and all of those resources, is to help you get to the bottom of it and kind of nail all of those, areas where you may be struggling.